Hey, and welcome to the Drought&Proud podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Nick.
Wow, how are you, Nick?
I was mid-yawn.
Yeah?
And now my yawningness is unsatisfied, and I'm honestly kind of upset.
Wow, that's great. So, it's Friday, that kind of day. This is the day that we record, and we release it the next day because we need to export it and everything like that. And we forgot to record, so we're recording late.
Yeah, I finally yawned.
But it's all because of our dedication to this channel and the very amazing amount of people that watch us. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's just I've been out of town, and so because of me being out of town, we haven't been able to record stuff. So we've been having to use our backstock, but luckily we had a few.
Luckily we had stuff like that.
Yeah,
as being a YouTube channel that's prepared for stuff, we are prepared.
We've already made our next video.
I think by now it's got to be set in stone that our schedule is Saturday podcast, Monday something else.
Monday something else. This Monday coming to a store near you.
Wow.
I don't know, but I like the freedom of being able to release things on Wednesday. Just when I'm like, everybody needs to see this right now.
Yeah, and Wednesday's it's turned into the if we want to release something, then we'll release something on Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, to move aside from our channel things, because you guys are hopefully up to date.
No, they all care about our channel.
I mean, yeah, just as much as we do. It's
Thanks for loving us.
It's not like it's our baby and everybody else likes to kick it while it's down. I mean,
you might have recognized the thing in the bottom left corner.
Oh.
We're trying to brand stuff. Bottom left corner of the thumbnail in this video.
Tell us what you guys think of our little symbol there.
No, we don't need to. They don't care about that. I mean, like, that's our thing.
I mean, I get that's our thing.
If you don't like it, just unsubscribe and dislike this video.
Chris, you're not helping. I mean, yeah, do whatever you guys want. But I want to know your opinion on it.
I like it. Jinx again? Anyway, yeah, moving on to the next thing.
I was at my grandparents' house this past week, and I was there for maybe 6 days. I don't know. It made me feel very old. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of my friends do things, or like they'll want to do things, but I just feel like I'm an old soul in a way. I'm kind of just like, I'm not interested.
Friends invite me to raves all the time. Parties, raves.
So many parties.
All this
raves.
Stuff, man. I just can't do it because I'm so old, man.
Right? No, like, I'm serious though. Sometimes I do feel like I'm kind of old. I like doing old people thing. I like the idea of going dancing. Like just dancing. Just, you know, not like going to a club or a rave where I got some girl rubbing her bootang on my thang, and I'm just like, hey, I just wanna.
But there are some souls that just like never get old. Have you ever been inside the Sinclair over by on the way to school?
Yes, I have.
Have you know that guy inside the Sinclair?
The old guy?
Yeah, the old guy that's not old. Just yesterday, I saw him take a selfie in front of Sinclair with the open sign. And he said, "Got to get that open sign in there, man. Got to get that lighting, man."
Was he saying that out loud?
Yes, he was telling me. He was telling me that he had to do that. Did you walk
by?
He's a cool dude. No. Like I don't know what it is. He's just like super every kid that goes to Hoover ever. Like he's just like every other kid.
I feel it.
Crazy dude.
I like old people that stay youthful. I feel like I want to be that guy. I want to be like the guy that's old when he's young and young when he's old.
I don't think you want to be that guy though.
No, why not?
I'm just saying.
I mean, not that specific guy. I don't want to get into the gasoline business.
Like he's a cool dude, but maybe we'll have him on the podcast if he says yes.
Welcome us there. So
I'm not kidding.
We have a low budget podcast where we sit around
That dude would be great to be on the podcast.
Would you be interested? I don't know. Like I feel like we should take him out to like a sauna or like some old people place, and then
maybe we could just set up shop right in his thing, and then like in the store.
As people walk in, just like every few seconds, you hear the ding, ding, welcome, ding, welcome.
Nice guy though, super cool. I had to get gas today. I said hi to him.
You were just like, "Hey guys, I'm getting gas.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, old man." He's just like, "Damn kids, man, I wish I was him." And he's all
he's like, "Hey, what's up? Nice shirt, man." And like,
what shirt
old,
were you wearing?
I don't know. What shirt am I wearing right now?
Oh, the thing about donating blood.
Blood drive.
That's cool.
Yeah, I gave blood once, and I don't like it.
I like giving blood. I mean, it makes me very.
It just makes me feel cold, man.
Like it makes me feel a little squeamish, just like when I look at the needle or like when they put it in.
What's it called? The day that I gave blood, I had to skate home like from school.
Oh, jeez.
And I was out of breath, and it's like a downhill skate from Hoover to home too. Like that was crazy. I was so dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it. I remember last time I gave blood. I think my favorite thing about giving blood is just taking all the snacks afterwards, because I like to be the last person to give blood, and so like if they schedule me a little earlier, I'll take as long as possible, and then at the end everybody's leaving and they're just like, oh, you can have the snacks, and I'm just like, bitch, you know it, and I fill my backpack and I just walk out.
Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly during this podcast. I'm kind of sick. I think I've been sniffly before, like on the last Drake video, which is totally great, and you guys should go check it out. But like. Ah, man, I've been sick. Sucks.
Are you gonna die, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, like, it happens every once in a while. I just die, come back to life, all that kind of stuff.
But I'd be sad if you died.
It's okay. I wouldn't be sad if you died. I mean, I love you.
Chris.
I'm just kidding, I love you.
No, I want to die now.
No, Nick, if you die, then I don't have anyone to be on the podcast with every week.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's a super selfish reason to miss me. Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I love you, dude.
Oh, I love you too.
I feel like I'm talking really quiet.
That was gay
itself up.
With a bunch of Y's.
Maybe.
There's nothing wrong with that, Chris. Hold my hand.
No, don't touch me.
Chris, hold my hand.
Stop touching my
Hold
dick.
my... Chris. Ah!
Anyway, do we have anything?
Yeah, I don't know. It would be weird if one of us died. I don't know what I would do.
Man, I go to your funeral, but then, like, at your funeral, everyone would be saying, I'm young, I can't die, because that is, like, Nick's motto.
Yes. I want to put that on, like, a recorder tape thing and, like, put it in my coffin, like, in my breast pocket. I'm going to tell, like, my girlfriend or Chris or somebody close to me, I don't know, my mom or something. Not my mom. She'd be sad if I told her to do that. Like, Mom, I'm going to die. Put it in my breast pocket. And she'll be like, son, no. Yeah, but
what situation are you in that you're dying and your mom's right there and you have the recording already?
Chris, I carry a recorder on me all the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. No, but they'll close the thing. Actually, no, I don't actually want to be buried in a casket. I'll get more into that later. But they'll close the thing. Mm-hmm. And then, they'll put me in the ground, and then they'll start to bury things, and my mom, she'll or whoever, pulls the little... did I mention that it's remote control as well? It's a remote control recorder device, and she, whips it out of her secret pocket so that nobody can see her, and she, presses the button, and as they're about to throw the first shovel of dirt, it's all like, I'm young! I can't die!
That's like a super, complicated prank, dude. You need to chill with your pranks.
But... everybody at my funeral would have been got. I would have got them.
They would have laughed afterwards. They would have been like, "Oh, that kooky, crazy Nick."
El muerto los agarramos.
You are definitely not saying it right.
Death got him. No,
so
I'd be proud of that.
What's it called? Over the past week, I've just been learning German.
Super casual.
I don't know why. I think it's just because we're on break and I have time to do stuff. I downloaded Duolingo and I'm starting to learn German for some reason. I had the app for Spanish a long time ago, but I just gave up on that. I cannot do that.
Spanish, definitely one of the hardest languages.
I just don't like it. I don't know. It's not fun to learn. But another, ich wein und Brat. Ich wein und Brat. I think that's right. That means I am bread. I am a bread. Ich wein una Brat. No, una is, I don't know. It means I'm bread. So
that's pretty cool. I had kind of been hoping to learn Chinese.
Yeah?
Yeah. In case you guys don't know, I've been to China a couple times, and my family, we've adopted 3 kids from China, and none of them really speak Chinese anymore, except for the oldest one, but he's kind of embarrassed about it. I'm sure as he gets older...
Bobby speaks Chinese?
Yeah, he still does.
Oh, that's cool.
And I know it because we'll be at, some place, and there'll be Chinese people talking, and he'll kind of, lean over to me and be like, hey, Nick. And I'll be like, what's up, Bob? And he'll be like, those people are talking about, the fruit. They say the fruit's bad or something like that. And I'm like, Bobby, you speak Chinese? And he goes, no. What do you mean, no, dude? I don't know. I think he's a little afraid of being different.
That's cool. I didn't know that Bobby knew Chinese. Bobby's a cool kid.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool cat. I like him. But I had been wanting to learn Chinese. My brothers had learned it right after we had learnt it. I don't know. They'd studied it right after we got back from China, and they got super into it. But then some things happened, and so they weren't able to really follow through with it, which kind of sucks.
There was like this big thing at your house where every time I'd go over, they'd be all like, "Man, don't you even know Chinese, Chris? Gosh!" Like they would just speak Chinese, and I'd just be all like, "Okay."
Have fun.
Know. I felt bad for not knowing Chinese.
Yeah, and you should.
Thanks. Everyone knows English is the future.
I mean, yeah. It's not... Oh, damn it, I can't remember that word. In class, we learned this word that means like it's like the most popular language on the planet, and it gets used for everything. I don't remember what it is. If you remember what it is, comment it in the video. I'll probably just Google it. I just want you guys to comment on the video, let's be honest.
Hey, let's just comment on this video.
Exactly, but anyways... yeah, Chinese. I had been wanting to learn it both so I could speak to people that I know who are Chinese, and so I could speak Chinese in China.
Whoa!
It's also one of the fastest growing languages on the planet because there are so many goddamn Chinese people.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
I've heard. I don't know if there's actually been anything like to show, but yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of Chinese people. And I don't want to learn Chinese for any other reason than that. It's totally for my own personal gain. Maybe I'll just master in Mandarin when I go to college and then minor in film.
I know we've talked about this before, but I don't know if everybody knows it, that I'm learning sign language, and if not, then I'm pretty sure everybody knows it now.
You're a linguist, dude.
We didn't even say Happy New Year, I just realized. Happy New Year.
Didn't we release a video on New Year's?
No. Did we? No, we didn't. No. It was like the day... It was December 31st when our last one came out.
Oh, it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Yeah, 2017.
Yeah.
It's only 7 days late.
Anyway.
Man.
What was I talking about? Yeah, I know. I'm learning sign language, and I think it's something that I could like definitely get into in the future. Like, for sure... I think it's an interesting language. It has a lot of culture behind it. Like, and when you go out to like any deaf event, it's really cool because the people are just like, "Hey, what's up? How's your family?" And I'm just like, "You don't know my family." And they're all like, "Let's get to know your family." You know, that kind of stuff.
They're all like, "Hey, how many kids do you have? What's your sister's middle name?
Kinda.
What's your aunt's, uncle's, dead
It's
baby
weird.
sons?"
Like in sign language, they don't have any like big lines that you can cross. Besides, like, asking how they became deaf or something like that. Like, that offends some people. But for a lot of people, it's just kind of like, "Hey, what's up? How's your sister? How many brothers and sisters do you have?" Like, that's conversation for them, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, that's just their kind of small talk. Instead of asking, like, "How's the weather?" Like, "It's sunny." Whoa. I hate small talk so much.
Yeah, small talk is kind of depressing. I think that's my biggest problem. That's why I'm kind of old, so I don't really like going out. Then again, I guess old people like small talk. Maybe I'm not old. Maybe I'm young. I'm young old. I'm yold. Put that on a shirt. Fuck. Hashtag yold. But yeah, like I don't like. If I go out somewhere and like I'm not actively doing something like, you know, just like dancing, doing my own thing, or just like laughing, joking, goofing and gaffing with friends or something. Like if I had to go to a party and I was sitting there and I was just like there and like I maybe I had gone with friends and they were doing something else, or maybe I had gone... I don't know, I feel like if I had gone with one other person, I'd hope that whoever my friend was would be there, and like we'd get to hang out and be buddies.
Yeah.
But if I was just there by myself because, I don't know, for whatever reason, I had to be there, and I was just sitting there, I would want someone to like walk up and be like, "So, particle physics."
Yeah, I hate particle physics.
Yeah, just like I just want someone to walk up to me and start talking about some really deep subject, even if it's something that I know nothing about. Like
they could just tell you about it.
Yeah, dude. Like, tell me about fucking I don't know, dentistry.
Man, teeth, right?
Maybe not dentistry.
I don't like dentists.
Yeah. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. Although I do have healthy teeth. Not that I'm weird. I don't know. Tell me about chemistry. There you go, chemistry.
Wow, because I know everything about chemistry.
Yeah. Well, I was using an example, Chris.
I failed chemistry, Nick.
Yeah, but then you passed it later on, so don't worry about it.
It was so stupid.
Yeah.
I got a D in that class. It wasn't even a failing grade, but it was like very close. So I went to summer school and I got an A, and I'm just like, what the heck? What's wrong with you, chemistry teacher?
It was just that our chemistry teacher is a really, really smart lady, and she just goes way too fast, and she kind of expects you to understand. But I get where some of the students kind of struggled to get what was going on, because she just had one of those brains. There you go. Like the type of person, conceptual. She had a very conceptual mind, and so she'd say something, explain why it does that, and like just the concept would be enough, and she would get it. And I understood most of it because I'm kind of the same way. But people learn in different ways. So I can understand why it's easy to struggle with something like that.
I guess this is another one of those ADHD story times, huh? We've been all over in this 15 minutes so far. 16 minutes.
Okay, so why don't we wrap it around back to the beginning? What
did we talk about in the beginning?
Death. Bum, bum.
That's not what we talked about.
Bum. Yeah, it was. So, how do you want to die?
If I could die in any way, I would jump off a building that was really high, and that'd be cool because I'm just flying towards the earth.
Okay, but would you do a flip?
Yeah, I would flip around eventually. Just because, I don't want to see when I'm going to hit the ground,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I feel like if I were to die in any way, that'd be the best way. I don't want to drown. I don't want to get caught on fire. I don't want to suffocate in space or anything like that. I don't want to get stabbed. That would all suck.
Anything that involves breathing. I would hate to suffocate, drown, have somebody choke me to death. That's scary.
That stuff is just terrible.
Yeah.
Drowning is, it's been said to be, the scariest way to die. Or the most...
you can feel the water fill your lungs.
But, getting lit on fire is the most painful.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or scientifically accurate or anything like that, or if there's any proof behind that, but that's what I heard.
If I had to pick something, I'd either pick falling from a great height or freezing to death. Because freezing to death, eventually your whole body goes numb, and then you fall asleep, and then you just don't wake up. I don't think that's too bad.
I couldn't really think of anything like that. I don't know. Well,
I mean, that's pretty sad. Okay, what about being buried? How do you want to be buried?
I want to be buried in a coffin. I want to be buried. Put me in a coffin, put me in the floor, and then bury me.
Just any floor? You just in the middle of the house? Just fucking...
Just the dirt. I don't care.
Just anywhere?
It doesn't really bother me. If you bury me in a graveyard, that's fine. Whole people are going to be walking over me, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's just real basic. You just want, the basic burial.
Yeah, I don't need anything special.
You just want the BB.
I want my body to be sent into space.
Bum, bum, bum. I mean, I don't want anything special. I want something that's cost effective for my loved ones, because there's no reason to spend all that money on stuff. And I want something that, would either be nice for the environment or would, I don't know, take up less space.
Yeah. I don't want to be put into ashes.
Yeah, I don't.
Just because the idea of being dead and then being burned alive, not alive because you're dead.
Wow.
The idea of being dead and then turned into ashes is just weird to me. I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know what they would. I wouldn't want to be ashes.
You should turn me into food. Make me a hamburger, dude.
I'll so do it. I'll make you 100 hamburgers. I'll take your ashes. Oh no, you don't want to be ashes.
Wow.
No.
What a bad friend. Not even listening to me.
I'm gonna take your meat. I'm gonna fillet your ass. Literally, I'm going to fillet your ass, and then I'm gonna make a couple of crisp sirloin steaks, and I'm gonna cut off your tongue for licking the damn mic again.
Nobody hears it.
Chris, that's disgusting. You talk into that. Jesus Christ. But as I was saying, the way I want to be buried, nothing simple, just, kind of like a connection thing between me and my loved ones. I don't want to be embalmed. I don't want any chemicals or whatever to not to mess up my body. I'm already fucking dead. I don't want any unnatural things. Chris, stop it. I'm trying to talk. You're distracting me. Stop. But I don't want any things to put into, quote unquote, preserve my body. I don't want to be preserved. I'm gone. I'm dead. Let me die. All right. I don't want to be here anymore. Why do you look at me? I'm dead. I don't know why I'm.
You remind me of my Uncle Joey right now.
That's my dead voice. But I just want to be wrapped up in a shawl. You know, not like a shawl, but like a white sheet or something. And I want to be put into a hole.
Yeah.
Buried.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe just like a flower or like a seed or something put on the mound where my body now is. And my family all says, you know, we loved you, we missed you, you know, but we know you're in a better place. And then my mom will hit that button and it'll be like, I'm young, I can't die. Just like that. And then everyone will laugh and there'll be a little giggle and they'll walk away all slow. I don't want it to rain. I want my funeral to be...
I want my funeral to be all rainy.
You're depressing.
I want people to cry at my funeral. Be all like, he was such a good boy. Oh my... I don't know.
I mean, other than those 3 hookers he killed, he was such a good boy.
Man.
Damn those 3
I don't want anybody to say he was a good boy at my funeral.
That's weird. But what if at some point in life, I don't know, just like you have a dog and then like you get buried with your dog and then they have to say he's a good boy because they're not directly talking about you, they're talking about the dog.
Well, then that's different.
Yeah, I know, but it's implied that it's also you. They were both such good boys.
If they say they were such good boys, that's like putting me on the same level as my dog. Why is my dog being buried at my funeral?
I don't know, man. Some people are connected with their dogs.
Well, then, like, they would have been all like, they had such a connection or something like that. Not like, you know what? I don't need to talk about this, Nick. I don't need to do this.
Okay.
I don't need to do this.
I'll be there for you.
Yeah, okay, sure you will.
I'll put you in a hole.
Yeah?
Well, no, I'm not going to put you in a hole. See, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fillet your ass. And then I'm going to put your skeleton and whatever organs I don't want to eat because I'm not gross into a thing. Then I'll put it in the coffin. Then I'll put you in a hole. And then afterwards at your wake, everybody's going to eat you. Chris, don't let the mic stand. Really? That's just gross.
So, something that we want to try out on this Drought and Proud podcasty thing is from the 3 people that comment, like, at all and the ever. Let's try and get you guys to say something. We want to start the podcast with a call, sort of like improv. We've talked about this a little bit. We thought it was a cool idea, so we figured we'd try it. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting it with a call.
Well, not really a call. Basically, why don't you guys comment something that you want to hear us talk about, and then
that's how we'll start off the episode. We'll start off with that for inspiration, and then we'll go on from there.
Yeah, and as you guys could kind of tell, the inspiration for this one was life and death, because a couple of things happened recently that made us think of life and death and old age and just how pointless everything feels sometimes.
And if we don't get a comment in this video, well then...
we'll talk about the nothingness of life.
Yeah!
Yay!
Wow!
High five! Got him.
I can't believe that we reached from how far away we were.
Yeah, it's okay. I got long arms.
Cool. Alright, so wrapping up this podcast. Yo, I'm Chris. I'm wrapping up the podcast. I can't rap because I'm kind of white. Everyone's white. On the inside. The end.
I'm Nick. Now it's my chance to rap. I don't want to talk about my dick because I'm not humble. I can't think of the word narcissistic. There we go. And now I'm not going to talk about my dick. Yeah.
This is the worst outro
I'm super
that
cool.
we've ever done.
Rapper. I'm a good rapper.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking up the...
Have a great week, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you later.